Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thanks for having me, brother.
I've known you a long time. First time we've been able to get you on the program.
Yeah.
I'll say it so you don't have to. You are a legendary battle rapper.
Wow.
Folk hero among many Asian Americans and even black people.
Like I said, the American dream. The American dream.
Yeah. So how did you get into battle rapping?
I was 14 years old. That's when I got the name Dumbfoundead, which hasn't aged too well as I turned 40 recently. But
it's like our first email addresses.
But you know, I was a scrawny, kid from Koreatown, Los Angeles, and I feel like, I was good at roasting kids in high school, in middle school, in high school, and in rhyme form, I was even better. And it felt like when Spider-Man bit Peter Parker and he turned into Spider-Man, I turned into Dumbfoundead. You know what I mean? And I kept going with it. I just loved the craft. I loved hip hop. So.
Right, and you were obviously entering. People don't know, but you're 40 now.
Yeah. So, now they know.
So, yeah. No, I'm 40 now. I guess my point is that you came out here and it's like battle rapping, but this was like back in the day. People think you just did it yesterday. This is like you were doing this 30.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like Curtis Blow and Furious 5. No. But it was quite a while ago. I mean, literally when I was 14 and I started making a name for myself in battle rap when I was like 17, 18, and into my 20s, was doing rap tours and all of that. Now I'm doing book tours. That's the age that I'm in. Yeah.
You went from soju and rapping to hot tea
and books. Yeah, exactly.
But you aged gracefully, man.
Thank you.
But what was that like entering those kind of environments? Because this was back before the internet, obviously.
Yeah.
And this was you were probably a minority among minorities as well.
Sure.
I'm guessing that you're not black.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of black people rapping.
I mean, clearly, I got the Asian jokes, obviously, in this arena where nothing is off limits, But what I realized in rap battles, everybody has something. The overweight kid gets the overweight jokes, the Latino kid gets that, and obviously I got the Asian jokes. But I remember the first compliment I got in this open mic, which was, "Damn, Jackie Chan can spit," and I was like. I cherished every moment of that line,
Yeah.
I looked around, I was like, oh, he's talking about me. Okay, cool. Yeah.
But what was cool was that, battle rapping isn't just self-expression, it's a battle. So you're saying awful things about other people, they're saying awful things about you.
Sure.
One thing I loved in the book was that you were saying how because, correct me if I'm wrong, but because there weren't a lot of Asian battle rappers at the time, when you showed up, people would just come at you with some very generic Asian shit, and you it was almost like 8 Mile. You're like, oh yeah, this is once you knew what was coming, and you managed to overcome it.
Well, I feel like that's when you get to know the general knowledge of what people think about Asians. You hear the typical stereotypes, and you get called this only 3 Asians they know, which is usually like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li. The 4th one is like a wild card. It's like Lucy Liu, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. In 2026, it'd be Ronny Chieng. You know what I mean? Or like Simu. They would call me like a Timu Simu or something.
Right. No, I'm always happy to be anyone's slur. So feel free to use me as a slur.
What slur are you talking about right now?
But so you were going in there. What do you mean? No, I'm saying if you call an Asian guy, hey, Ronny Chieng, I'd be like, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it would happen in 2026. For sure it would happen.
All right. Well, I'm happy for that to happen. Let's get that slur started. So you would go in, and can you tell us a little bit about the mechanics of battle rap?
Yeah, I mean, when I started, it was all freestyle off the dome, and now I think in the modern era of battle rap, it's prepared, written, and they pair up 2 opponents like almost a boxing card. You know who you're gonna battle like a month ahead. You prepare for each other, and a lot of people think that's like cheating almost from the original way we would come off the top, but actually, people come with way more thought-out rhymes against each other, and it's a lot more brutal than freestyling, and you're talking about someone else's shoes that they're wearing on the spot. You know what I mean?
Right. So back in the day, it was very much impromptu.
You sign up, and you don't know who you're going to get paired up with, and they call you on stage. Like, similar to 8 Mile, which you've seen on with.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But now you're saying people kind of. They research, they look on LinkedIn, they hire.
They're pulling up your IMDb or your Carfax, a Ford Focus. I see you. No, they're pulling up
everything.
They
go on Zillow and look at your house.
It's undervalued, fam. No, but they are. You know, police records. Like, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Your hospital records. Yeah. Right. You had chlamydia 3 months ago. It's crazy.
All right. Okay.
That's not me, by the way. Another opponent. Yeah.
You fix that. Yeah, but like, so you're one of the old, like, you know, in the book you say how you're kind of the uncle now. When you started, you were the young kid, now you're uncle.
Sure.
And you're one of the rare kind of OG uncles who you're actually not shitting on the modern game, it sounds like.
No, I love it. You know, I feel like sometimes being 40 feels like being 60 in rap years. You know what I mean? You know, I started so young, and I think now there's plenty more rappers at an older age. You know, because I feel like lyricism is that era had a lot of lyricism that people still want now. So there are a lot of rappers past their 40s, and that's amazing to see. You know, but I embrace all new genres and new forms, new types of rappers that are delivering new styles as well. So I love it. I'm a fan. So
right. And why? You're someone who, like Drake and Anderson .Paak has called out as, they've called you out as, like, they've credited you as this kind of legendary figure in battle rapping.
Well, Anderson .Paak, who wrote the foreword in my book, he's a good friend of mine, brother. We came up in the music game together, sleeping on couches and all of that, and just learned a lot from that guy. He learned a lot from me, and we just came up together. And you wrote a nice blurb for the book as well. I wrote a nice blurb
for his book too, yeah.
Yeah. It's in Chinese. I can't understand it, but it's. No.
It says Korean people can be cool too. That's what it says.
We've had a little beef, a little Chinese and Korean beef.
There's no beef.
There's
no beef. You know what's cool about you was when I first came to America in 2016, I first went to LA because our mutual friend is Aquafina.
Yes.
She introduced me to you, and you were always cool to me in LA.
Yeah,
you were always very nice to me, and I didn't understand why.
I feel like you have a battle rapper energy to you.
Do I? I can't fucking. I can't. Dude,
come on.
Wait, I have a battle rap energy wearing a suit and tie.
No, these are the theatrics people will have in battle rap now. They'll wear a suit and tie. And I got police records here. No, but you're on a tour right now that's almost like a rap battle.
Oh,
you versus Hassan. That's the tour.
I'm shitting on Hassan Minaj, but but we're not. It's so much harder. You guys are you have to make it rhyme. I just have to be racist. Like, it's way easier for me.
Definitely a lot of racism in battle rap, for sure.
And so, and that's the other thing that happened to you in battle rapping is you have all these people saying the most awful things about you, but your energy from ever since I've known you is you're a very positive guy. And I don't know whether you... Someone is applauding.
They're down with battle rap.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive.
Good thing you didn't succumb to racism.
No, there's different styles in battle rap. There's the aggressive energy, but I'm a little bit more witty and funny, and it's hard to be gangster when your name is Dumbfoundead. You know what I mean?
But you're kind of using humor to deflect, I guess, right?
It is, and that's how comedians do as well. Sure. You know what I'm saying? People get roasted, you have thick skin, and I got a lot of thick skin growing up in the neighborhood that I did, and also being the only Asian in this kind of arena, for sure.
Yeah, and so I guess my question is, how did you kind of take, I feel like a lesson for everybody, especially all these people on the, no, not you guys, all these people on the internet watching right now. Yeah, these go themselves. I can't stand you guys. Get off your phone or taking a shit on the toilet watching it. Anyway, so the lesson I feel like is this idea that you're able to take all this abuse and not take it personally for some reason in battle rapping. Or maybe you did, I don't know.
There's things that hurt me still, There will be a comment under this clip that'll hurt me for sure.
No, these comments. In comments, go yourself, honestly. No, I'm talking comment. I'm saying when you're battle rapping in that community, because you're still kind of you're one of those guys who you love the art form and you love that community.
Yes.
Despite what I assume was horrible things said about you. So how did you kind of...
I think there's something about that arena you appreciate in the actual craft itself of rhyming. So even if you get hit with some racist bars, you're like, that was a clever racist bar. You could appreciate it still.
Right.
You know what I mean? When we leave that arena shaking hands and it's a sport, and that's how I took it.
Did everyone else take it like that?
Well, there was like a bit a comedian did where they said that when they heard like some dude say something racist on stage, that's when he realized it was 80% comedian and 20% of whatever race he was.
Oh, yeah. This was the Michael Richards.
Yeah, Michael Richards and Dave
saying the
Chappelle.
N-word,
Yeah.
And I think.
And that's how I felt. I feel like I'm 80% battle rapper and 20% Asian sometimes in that arena.
No, that's you, but other people.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Didn't take it that way. And
I cry on the inside. You know what I mean? Never show it. Never show your tears to the internet.
Yeah, and your videos are kind of like, again, you're kind of like this folk hero on the internet. Like people have been passing your videos around of you battle rapping, and I guess the question is like, why did you kind of stepped away from it? Like I know you said it's because in your book you talk about how you kind of feel like you were getting older and it was time to.
No, I still love battle rap, and I'm sure I can still do it. But going in that arena and thinking about another man for a whole month preparing for this. It's tough, you know. It's not good for my mental health, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But I mean that's the thing. I mean because I know Mr. MC Jin, who represents the East Coast. Sorry, MC Jin. I've been trying to get you guys to fight each other for a while now. Because what's interesting was that he was always on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And you mentioned him in your book as someone you kind of was looking up to at the time. And you were always on the West Coast. And you guys built these careers, battle rapping and making music, but you guys never met in the middle in Chicago.
And shout out, so we never met before, he had kids now, he has a family, he's a good Christian man. I just don't want to step in that arena with him, you know what I mean?
No, he told me he can't dig deep enough to do it because he's a nice guy now.
He is.
He unfortunately found Jesus or something, and then and then now he says no, but he's saying that he can't dig deep to be mean anymore. Whereas you still can.
I still can. I'll give him some Jesus bars, you know what I mean? I will.
Yeah, MC Jin he's a great rapper. He came to my birthday and he made fun of my birthday cake.
A legend.
But no, he was rapping about he's like a genius freestyler. So I always wanted you guys to meet up.
That's still a little soft if he's rapping about your birthday cake, you know what I mean?
No, because he's a nice guy now.
So that's a double layer? That's weak as hell, dog.
That's basically what he said. He made fun of my sugar-free cake. I'm gonna mess up the bar, but So and you stopped battle rapping. You kind of moved into other projects. Like you were a writer on Beef season 2.
Thank you. Yeah, I only dabble in beefs, rap beefs, the show beef. But it's what it is like I've always wanted to dabble in different mediums, writing, acting, all of that. So I'm never gonna leave rap battles alone. That's a subculture that I love, and I always. My origin story will always be that. You know what I mean? And it taught me so much. They gave this young Asian kid from LA so much confidence to step into these rooms, like the writers' room of Beef season 2, feeling confident with these writers from Severance and Game of Thrones, and I'm in there like I'm a high school dropout. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, don't encourage that. Don't encourage that.
It's all dropouts. It's all dropouts here.
Don't do this. Stay in school. And so I guess I don't know because you are also making music, and now you're acting in
Nemesis
on Netflix. So you kind of transitioned into I don't know the way rappers transition into becoming. But I want let's get the music. Where's the music, man?
I'm always pitching projects that are mixed with. Music and music heavy. So that's in the works. But, I'm grateful for all these opportunities to jump into these other, realms. Like writing is great. This new Netflix show, Nemesis, it's like action crime dramas. #1 on Netflix right now, by the way. I just want to say it. I haven't got #1 in anything in a while, Ronnie. Please, let me just have this moment real quick. It's been a while.
And we're on a rival network, but okay, watch out that. It doesn't. Nothing matters.
If you bleep it, you don't believe in free speech.
We're not bleeping anything. Someone said in the second act. Did you see that?
I did.
We're not bleeping. Dude, we don't bleep anything. So I guess like this book, I did read it. It's very well written.
Thank you.
Super easy to read. I don't mean that in a bad way. No,
there's pictures in there.
There's pictures in it. There's pictures in it. There's like comics that you draw of your rap lyrics. But I just meant it's easy to read in that it's like. It's your story, but it's written in sections.
Yeah.
You kind of divide it up. It's almost like for...
That's how books are written, Ronnie. Come on, man. No. But it's called Spit, A Life in Battles.
It rhymes. It's like Dr. Seuss.
It's different battles I've had in my life. Like there's a battle between me and my father.
Oh, that's a battle between you and your father in the first 2 pages. That's for sure.
Yes. I think a lot of Asian men have certain issues with their fathers. They could be very cold in the household. I wasn't encouraged to kind of have this free speech that I have now, I guess, in the house. I didn't feel seen there.
Okay.
So I found a second family in hip hop in South LA, Project Blowed, where I come from, and this open mic, like a rap version of CBGB or, Comedy Store. Mm-hmm. So it was that for me. Hip hop was that for me.
Right. And, this is crazy because I don't want to get too into this because we could talk about your book for hours, but it's just like you also came across the border as a illegal. I don't know what.
I don't know what can we say? Illegal?
I don't know. Legal. Yeah. I don't want to get you in trouble here, but let's just say you came across the border without a passport. Let's put it that way. Because you were born in Argentina.
We had a Trump gold card. I swear, we had one. No.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
You were born in Argentina.
No, I was born in Argentina.
And
my mom, she carried me when I was 3 years old, and my sister was 1 year old through the Mexican border illegally with coyotes through the Mexican border. And imagine this Korean woman at that age, for 10 days with 2 Korean kids through the Mexican border, and we ended up in LA, and that's where I've been since.
Right. And so,
From my mom.
Yeah, so, your rise from that into the kind of well-respected battle rapper is a super interesting story that everyone should check out in this. And I hope one day, I'm hoping that I'm just trying to get into one of your rap lyrics one day.
Oh,
so I've always tried to feature in.
Yeah, okay, let me see if I can spit something for you real quick. You said you wouldn't make me dance like this. Come on, man. Okay. Ronny Chieng, I love to see you shine like a diamond ring from Johnny Dang. And I wasn't gonna spit any crazy flows, but maybe pros, but I'm glad you're on the Daily Show, because without you, we wouldn't have any Asian folk.
All right. Spit. Our Life in Battles is available now. Jonnie